Okay guys, it's time to start getting the tank prepped up for painting. Now these tanks, as you know, CX500 tanks, deluxe, they come with this Honda badge on the side, which has a plate that's spot welded to the tank on 3 spots here. So what I've done is use just a Dremel to cut through the spot welds and break them off, and now I'm just going to dress the rest of these spot welds off. And just clean up the rust that's in this area, and then I'm going to bog that up. But bogging it over the plate, there's a lot of rust behind that plate, and you want your bog to get stuck to the tank. So I've just started putting the filler on into the where the badges were and where that metal was. I'll let that dry off. Done any little small dents that I see on the tank, which kind of didn't notice before, but as I started sanding back, you can see tiny little dents. I've just put little bits of filler into that, so we'll dry it all off, see what it looks like, maybe give it a second coat. Okay, I've bogged up the dents where the badges were on the tank, and a couple of little dents on there, which you can't really notice, but yeah, just bogged them in as well. So the next stage is to get some etch primer on this tank. Continuing on with the painting, I have bogged in the dent where the badge was, and I gave it a coat of etch primer. Then I gave it a coat of 2-pack primer, and sanded the 2-pack primer back with 400 grit sandpaper, and put a bit of guide coat on there to show any low spots. I've just gone through with any little blemishes with the pink putty. So the tank is now ready for, I'm going to give it another coat of primer and just sand that back just to make sure that all the little dents and whatever you are out. Side covers and the front guard are all ready to go. So yeah, get another coat of 2-pack primer on it, sand it back, and then start getting the paint on it. Perfect day out there for spray painting. It's about 27 degrees, so today I do the tank. First thing I'll do is give it a wipe with wax and grease remover. I'll just wipe this tank over. Make sure we get any greasy bits off. She's all been sanded down, all ready to go. Okay. Next I'll just wipe that with a tack rag. Pick up any little lint particles or dust that might be still on the tank. Just give that a very gentle wipe with this tack rag. You don't want to press too hard on this because it does have sticky material for picking up any debris. Okay, PPE on, and away we go. Putting down a base coat of silver on first for the pinstripe, and then black. Okay, first coat of silver is on, pinstriping tape is on, ready to get the black onto it now. Okay, the pinstriping tape has been peeled off to reveal the silver pinstripe. Okay guys, the tank has had the silver on it, it's had the black on it, and it had 3 coats of 2-pack clear on it. Now I'm just sanding it all back with a block sander and 800 grit wet and dry to take any little ridges off the pinstripe. And then I'll clean it all up and give another 3 coats of clear, and that'll be it done. Well guys, that's the painting finished. I've just clear coated for the last time over the sanded back stripes. Ended up putting 4 coats on it because there was enough paint there. This painting's been a bit of a learning curve for me. Haven't really done much with the spray gun before, but I found on clear you've got to be pretty careful with it. And really, when you put a coat down, just go over it once with the spray gun. Don't go back over it because you could get runs. Wait 5 minutes. I did wait 10 as per recommendations, and it was a little bit hot yesterday, and I did have a bit of a spurt from the gun, which probably meant the clear coat had gone off in the gun. So yeah, 1 coat over. Wait 5 minutes, another coat. Never had any problems on this final coating. So it's a black pearl and a silver pearl. I don't know whether you can see that on the camera, but yeah, pretty happy with it. The next thing I've got to do is now sand it with 2000. Block sand it with 2000 and then polish it, and should be ready to go back on the bike. Well, I've let the final clear coat dry overnight, and now I'm going to be block sanding with 3000 wet and dry to just take out any little blemishes in the clear coat, and then polish with the polisher to finally finish it off. Okay, the tank is now being rubbed back with 3000 wet and dry sandpaper, and it's got all the blemishes out, and it's all matte finish at the moment. So the next stage is to get onto with the polisher and polish this up to a high shine. Okay, we're ready to start polishing. I'm starting off with a cutting polish. So I'll just put a bit of this on here. Over the buffer. And then just get this onto the tank. And switch this on. Working it back and forward, across. We go over the whole tank. Okay guys, I'm just finishing off with a cutting compound. So I'll just work the seam over this last bit. Just give this a rub off. But there you can see that we've gone from a matte colour to a nice shiny finish, but this is only with the first cutting compound. Once I put this last cutting pound over, it should bring it up like a mirror. Yeah, that's just looking at the tank, and you can see the reflection in it.
So yeah, now on to the final cut.
Well, that's it, guys. That's the final polish. She's all done. It's come up nice and shiny, so it's time to get the hardware onto this tank and get it back into the bike. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the bike, really. It's pretty well together now. So we'll get this back on the bike and we'll see what it looks like. Well, guys, the 1982 Honda CX500 project is pretty well done and dusted. Tank is finished. It's finished polishing that. Put the side decor on and the fuel cap. Side covers are on, front guards on. It's all complete. I've just been out for a ride on it, and yeah, she's going like a dream. So really, there's only probably one more episode I do is actually taking the bike out for a good ride, and I'm thinking that's going to be about a month away because I've got a few things to do here. But no, it's probably been 12 months since I started this project, and it's a lot of work, a lot of expense, but it's been very enjoyable, and I've learned a lot on the way of different techniques, how to do things. You know, it's been a great experience. So yeah, I'll give you a look over the bike, guys.
So looking at the bike, it's a 1982 Honda CX500. The forks were replaced with the Kawasaki 2001, I think, ZX6R front forks. It's got the Takiko 6-piston calipers. Cognito Moto's provided the spoked wheels from America. Motor's been totally overhauled. Carby's done. Homemade linkages and rear sets. And back to the back with a wheel from Cognito Moto. Brembo disc and caliper. Shockies, they came off eBay like most stuff. All the electrics are Moto Gadget with the Moto Gadget speedo on the front, minimal controls. So yeah, she's all ready to hit the road.